So up until this point, we've established, and I hope you agree with me, that it's better in general, in most scenarios, if not every scenario, to do less things in a better way than to do more things less well, okay? So less is more, but to pick really good things and do them really well is better than trying to do everything at once and getting all caught up and not doing anything well, okay? Or as a good friend of mine once said, whole ass one thing instead of half ass and everything, okay? So, but we haven't yet discussed how best to discern which things make that short list, because it's easy to add and add and add to a laundry list of offerings. The qualification process becomes less complicated when you've already got everything. You're already trying to do everything. What's another stick on top of the wood pile at that stage? But when you're really forced in anything in life to boil your priorities down to the biggest bang for your buck, very best. Like if anybody ever asks you, probably one of the hardest questions ever is being asked your top 3 movies or something like that of all time, your top 3 actors, your top 3 sports stars of any given sports, who's the best 3 fighters of all time or whatever. It's more difficult to whittle stuff down to what's the best, okay? But when you start to see the keys for selection, it becomes easier. Like anything, there is a pattern, and this is only my personal experience, but for me, within the context of the fitness industry, there are certain things that jump out. There's certain red flags, and there's certain real markers of high quality that seem to consistently, in both aspects, seem to consistently repeat themselves and be correlated with quality or not so much. So if we're talking about fitness programs, what we're looking for is a history of success, okay? A track record. The longer the better. And then on top of that, we're looking for a consistency of success over that history, okay? So the first qualifying factor is a history of success and a consistency of a good track record, okay? The second thing is that consistency, because you can have a long history of success but also be inconsistent within that long history. So the second qualifying factor works in conjunction with the first, but is also independent from it. Okay, something could have a short history, but have quite a trailblazing, shooting star, high quality consistency of success. That may well be worth your time and worth your money to invest in. Something that is on the up, even if it's in its infancy, because it's very clearly high quality and it's very clearly a shooting star. You want to grab that tiger by the tail and go with it, okay? But it is better, if I'm going to add a degree to that, to not only have that consistent high quality, but to also have it over a long period of time, and that's that history, okay, of success. To take that a step further, if we want to subdivide it further and look for deeper layers of what makes something worthwhile, then you're going to want to look for that long history of success consistently among many different demographics, okay? And what am I talking about? Well, it's easy for something to work well with untrained college males, let's say. Let's take probably one of the most responsive groups, young men, young athletic men who are neophyte when it comes to the training process, i.e. they're just on the cusp, ready to explode with newbie gains, no matter what type of training they do, no matter what type of diet they eat, okay? So getting consistent, even long-term success with a demographic as limited as men between the age of 18 and 25 who've never trained before, you can see how that could skew or could skew the perspective on the success and the quality of this program itself. So what you're looking for is a diverse, or as diverse as possible and as holistic as possible, a success rate among a really wide demographic, young, old, male, female, different countries, different ethnicities, different cultures, different diets, everything. It needs to hold true no matter where it is.